So here we are this morning. It's October 19th, 2020. I'm going to be hiking out to, here is Point No Point, hiking out onto the beach of Point No Point. It's a very picturesque area, I've been told. To the west of Point No Point is a very, very beautiful sandy beach which flows all the way down toward the Hansville area. And so out here at Point No Point there is a lighthouse, very picturesque looking lighthouse which secures the point. So I've been told around the corner, around the point, there's a lot of rock beds. Should be able to find some sea glass and also find some agates around the point. There's some transmission towers here, and there's also the old the lighthouse on the point and the old residence for the people who worked it. So we'll give you more information. So as you come along the walkway and you're passing the newer lighthouse, you find the old keeper's quarters here, and about turn of the century, 1900, beautiful old building. And right beyond it, it's the old lighthouse that's on the point out here. It's a beautiful old structure right there. So you'll come down around this point, past the lighthouse, and drop down on the beach and follow the trail. It actually looks like there's a trail up to the right. And the grass is well kept in this area, so follow the trail. Point of interest right here on a very large rock, there is a plaque attached which really designates the Point No Point, or used to be referred to by the indigenous people, Native American natives here, the Hod-Skus Point. Treaty signed here January 26, 1855, transferring all the land lying from the crest of the Olympic Mountains all the way down to the Puget Sound, except those prior treaty lands. All of the lands that belonged to the Sklallam, Skokomish, Anahuch, Chimukum, and all Indian subtribes to the United States of America. So in 1855, there was a treaty signed here by a lot of the indigenous people. The land was transferred to the United States of America. That's this point. It was signed right here at the lighthouse at this area before there was a lighthouse. Historical spot. As you come around the point from the old lighthouse out there, and the Point No Point, you'll find just as the beach makes a corner and heads south, it's really covered with lots of rock beds. And so I've already found a few pieces of sea glass, a nice white, and also a nice cobalt blue. And so actually I'll be looking for agates and lots of seashells and rock beds. Where you find rock beds, you'll find agates. And so it's actually very promising as I begin my hunt, heading down the beach and all the access I can find. Lots of people out here with their binoculars or on their tripods looking out across the water and seeing what they can find also. So I've been looking for maybe about 20 minutes, 30 minutes out here on Point No Point Beach. And I haven't found any agates yet, quite a few nice rocks and seashells. Also this handful of sea glass, a really nice, well-frosted one cobalt blue, and a sea foam, nice sea foam. But this is what we're finding out here. It's pretty well frosted, processed, not as nice as the glass beach at Port Townsend, but there are nice pieces out here also. Another little piece of cobalt blue, be good for an earring, that'll work. A little higher off of the beach, lots of rock beds, and as the different tide levels push up different debris, there's a little sea foam or a light blue. Let's see, there's another kind of a white. That's what I'm finding primarily right now, some sea glass. Lots of nice looking rocks, lots of seashells, lots of small seashells, be good for just collections, but I haven't found any agates yet, so I'll keep looking. Interesting looking. Oh wow, looks like a knob or it's probably a bottle stopper. Look at that. A little knob on the middle of it. That's a nice find. Look at that out here on Point No Point Beach. Yeah. Here's another nice piece of, do a pendant out of. Piece of sea glass. It's a piece of quartz. Kind of white, yellowish bands on it. Lots of little seashells all over the place also, if you like to collect those. But what I'm looking for primarily are agates, and I haven't really found any yet. Lots of quartz, lots of other kinds of rocks, and sea glass scattered here and there, though, definitely out here.
It's a nice day. It's a cool day, October 19th, 2020. Beautiful day to be on the beach though. Lots of people walking with their dogs and going just for a very relaxing day. Another nice piece of sea foam. Should be able to make some type of pendant out of it. Interesting shape, but kind of thin. But the older they are, a lot of times you find them thicker. But this has been rounded and lots of frosting on it. Back down just to offload some of the nice rocks I've been picking up and set it down right here on the beach. Look down and there's my first agate I've actually found out here. It's chalcedony. See how translucent it is compared to the other quartz that's out here. So there's a piece of white quartz and there's chalcedony. Some people call them agates, but it's extremely translucent piece of silica that's formed inside of a host rock, like volcanic rock. But see how clear it is compared to other quartz pieces. You'll find out here on the beach. There's another piece of quartz right here. Nice quartz. But the agate or chalcedony, extremely translucent. A lot harder substance also. So there you have it, right there. Yep. So I've been heading down the beach, getting closer to some of the rock beds. As the tide goes out, it's getting closer to about 5 feet at this point. All right, there's another little agate right there. Very translucent. Definitely is an agate or chalcedony, people would call it. Definitely small, but it's out here on the beach. We have to just look and especially get down a little further in the rock beds. Let the tide go out a little bit. You'll enjoy it. Just keep my eyes on the ground and keep looking, and every once in a while you pick up another little piece of sea glass. There's a cobalt blue. It's a little bit ragged, a little bit jagged, been out here tossed around. Try to keep it. Sometimes you get the eagles start talking to you. So here's my collection of some sea glass and about 3 agates I found out here after about 3.5 hours at Point No Point Beach. I found a few agates, but found mainly some sea glass, especially this bottle stopper right here. That was an amazing find. A little bit of cobalt blue and also some sea foams too. We'll have a good time out here. I'm making my way back, leaving the Point No Point Beach. It's kind of interesting to see some of the driftwood art out here on the beach. Here's some kind of igloo bungalow house constructed by beachcombers. Looks awesome. And all the work that people put into these things. Great. Had a great day. I found some nice pieces, especially that bottle stopper, one of the first ones I've ever found on the beach, sea glass bottle stopper. It was a really good day being out here. And I'll make a little bit closer shot as I get back to the old lighthouse. It's a really picturesque area to walk out on. I made it back off of Point No Point. Here's the old lighthouse at the point. Looking across over to Whidbey Island, the Puget Sound, all the way south. Lots of people enjoying the view with their telescopic binoculars, all the way down toward the Seattle area. Lots of shipping comes through here. So it's been a really beautiful day. Here's the access to the actual trail right here at the lighthouse, which takes you right out onto the beach. So I'll sign off for now. Hope you have a good time coming out here looking for different things. Lots of beautiful rocks, lots of rock beds as you come around the point heading south. Lots and lots of stuff to find, lots of seashells. I found some sea glass. I found a little bit of agates. I know there's a lot more of agates out there. You just have to look and be diligent and look down in the rock beds. And about, at about 5 feet or less, when you get tide, it really exposes a lot of the rock beds, or even higher somewhere around the point here. There's quite a few scattered rocks everywhere, but you can find it.